Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Get out there with Vucevic. And it's Coby White. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Jaylen Brown out there with Holiday. And it's Chase in at the center, locking down the middle. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
Here's Brown. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
Yeah, a season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rebound by the kid.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Right side, White. Pass to Lee. Shoots the 3. 6 to shoot. Lee with another miss. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Brown. Here's Chase, and it's G finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bucket is good.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And G with the stuff.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside, White. And the pass to Caruso. That's tipped. Now Porzingis. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here is Holiday. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Coby White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Lee against Tatum. It's up a 3. He can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender...
Oh, no, he didn't. Coby White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Here's Caruso after Drew Holiday's score.
The defense had no choice but to foul Caruso. This is the pressure he puts on teams.
In the 2016 and 17 draft, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And here's a look at some numbers for Coby White. Bulls trail by 3. Kicks it to Lee. Passes it to Dean. Caruso with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to find Vucevic. It's it to him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there it is for him. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Inside is Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Now here's Lee playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Vucevic with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Lee against Tatum. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lee.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside Tatum over Lee. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Lee passes to Vucevic. Over G. And it's Vucevic missing. Boston leading by 3. Tatum finds Holiday. Here's G. Pass to Brown. For the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. To the paint. Tipped away. It's stolen by G. And a fast break now for the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Chase. Rebound by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Now here's White. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets. Brown right side. He with the block. To the inside. Vucevic. That one goes in. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Levine's checked in.
And a moment now to see some numbers for G. Averaging about 23 points per, 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Woke loose. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let a little bump throw him off.
Lee, left side. Hits the outside fadeaway. And that's now 7 points for lights out.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Rebound collected by Levine. Bulls trail by 5. Over in the corner, Lee. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Brown missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
White against Holiday. And White kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And they pick up 2. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Out to Porzingis. Brown inside the line. Busted. No good that time either. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Lee outside. Again, the miss by Lee.
And even with good efforts defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
And that one drops. He has 7.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who uses defenders on the drive.
Chicago calls timeout. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis, and Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Lee, and Ball subbed in for Kobe White. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop, and he finishes the break with a layup. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And you see the length of Tatum on that play. Long arms to pick the ball, and then the long strides up the court.
Now, here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Outside, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
Yeah, they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
That free throw missing. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And he's good on the second.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Now, here's Tatum. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Ball. G with the rebound. G's got his 5th rebound in this one. White the pass to Chase. White looking around. Pass to G. And the layup's good off the glass. G's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
The kid gets the bucket.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
He Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 6. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Down in the block, it's Porzingis with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
That's good from Ball. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The pass to Hauser. White against Ball. And White kicks to Horford. 5 to shoot. Hauser the pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 3. Lee outside. They get it back.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Ball against White. Pass to Porzingis. And here is Horford. To the left side wing. Here's Hauser. Misses the 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Shooting for Chicago, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
One drops. He ties it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Hauser. Four on the clock, and Levine with the block.
He's not going to give you any room. Zach LaVine sending that one back.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Lee with the stuff.
Assist.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Hauser, still without a basket. Brown against White. It's Brown with the drive. Cans the 12-footer.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
White against Ball. Pass to White. He dishes it to Drummond. Good work defensively by Horford.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Porzingis kicks to White. Here's Hauser, guarded by Levine from 13, and Levine with the block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Ball against White, out to Lee. From outside the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Ball. Finished off the break. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Timeout.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. You look at Lee, third in assists and a great leader.
And the assist numbers the past few weeks have shown how well he's fitting in chemistry-wise for this team.
Ball against White. The pass to Hauser. He with the block.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Austin with the ball. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Boston again missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hauser. He has yet to score. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White with it. Now defended by Levine. White, good. White's got his second bucket of the night.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
Horford against Drummond. Left side, Ball. Lee outside, bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
Boston.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Lee really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Get up on your feet.
For White, putting up about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 9. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
To the middle. Lee with the block. They get it back. White dishes to Brown. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Ball kicks to Lee. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Passes it to Horford. This ball movement by Boston. Pulls up. And it's White missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
White finds Drummond. Now here's Ball. Here's Lee outside. Lee with another miss. Here's Porzingis. That one drops for him. Porzingis has got 9 points.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Lee outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's the kid in for Zach LaVine. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 4. Lee up top, guarded by Tatum. Here's the kid. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now here's Brown. He kicks to Horford. Takes a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And not every pig can hit from there. But Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
Alex Caruso checked in for Chicago.
Entertainment.
We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Bulls. The Celtics, second.
And we're getting to watch 2 of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
And here are the Bulls now. Lee passes to Vucevic. White bounce pass. That's a 2 from Lee. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here is Tatum. 7 points in the game. Dishes to G. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. G's got 8 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. On defense, Boston.
minutes remaining in the first.
Fight with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Vucevic with the bucket.
This displays Nikola's impressive level of concentration, able to drain shots right on the defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Jaylen Brown.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
He hits the second from the line. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Lee outside. The tray. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Lee with the stop.
Assisted by
Alex Caruso. He can make that pass in his sleep.
1:03 left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's White. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Coby White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
And that one falls for White.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
Outside Tatum from past the arc. Tatum sinks it in a thicket of defenders.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 10 points for Vucevic.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Lee against Tatum. Now here's Lee. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. That one doesn't go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter game. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front, up 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
We'll see how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 4. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, their success was largely about second-chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
I think they let the game come to them. They haven't got to the foul line enough. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lee really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So for Chicago right now, Lee out there with the kid. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Here's Dean. Nice D from Porzingis.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Bulls knocking down the 3. A nice shot by Brown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Vucevic. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Caruso up top. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic with the bucket.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Holiday, 5 points in the game. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Lee. That is good. And the Bulls lead has got back down to 4 points with the basket from Chase.
Yeah, even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Now here's Lee. He has 29. Here's Caruso. Buries it down low. Caruso. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Defense not a bother to Caruso that time. Smooth like butter on the contact shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 5. Outside, White. Feeds it to Lee. Throws it up high.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. There's the triple. They get it back. No good that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
White looking around. Out to the right wing. Round against Caruso. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Caruso's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Holiday against White. Here's Brown. Boston again missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Lee outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And 11 points for Porzingis.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Chicago calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. You look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now, here's Caruso. He's got 6. Pass to the kid. It's stolen by G. Here's Holiday. Not going to go that time. White with the defensive effort. Now the pass to Dean. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's White. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. White's got 9 points.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string, ready to shoot, and no hesitation.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And, Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in the AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Headed to the floor right now, it's
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Derek White comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. And Zach LaVine subbed in for the Kid. Now here's Tatum. He's got 15. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And just a great job converting those second-chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Launches a 3, drills the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
Here's Pritchard. White covering. Fires the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Lee. LaVine wide open. Out to White. Over in the corner, Caruso. Passes it to Lee. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trying to find White, gets it to him. And LaVine with the block. And he drops it in from the low post.
Nice work inside from Zach. He can drive a defense crazy when he's scoring down low.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
White finds Tatum. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bulls leading by 15. Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 15, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Lee against Horford. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one good for 2. And that's now 33 points for lights out.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
White dishes to Horford. Pass to Tatum. In for his 7th pick in 14 tries.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
That's a 2 from Lee. And Boston with the rebound. She's got rebound number 8 now on the night to the right side. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touched by Lee.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Caruso. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Tatum. The pass to White. A step back shot here. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bulls leading by 17. Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Lee outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lee's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Tatum against Caruso. Tatum passes to Chase, and G with the stuff.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 8.
Entertaining trip down the court. Good defense, but Drummond beats it with a strong move.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Lets it go from deep with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 14.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Levine. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Inside, and Drummond throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here's Tatum for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Celtics. Down low. Here's Lee. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And that's now 38 points for lights out.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to Caruso. White bounce pass. Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 20.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Line for the Bulls. Lee, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Boston making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for G. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Drummond. The kid comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. He hits both from the stripe. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Brown deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Holiday. Shoots over ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Brown. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And there's the pass to Ball. Over Horford. They grabbed their own miss.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And they call an illegal screen here. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay separate.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
On defense, Boston. Vucevic finds Ball. He takes it in.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player. Positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
Bulls foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
So he gets them both. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
For the Celtics, Jrue Holiday.
First one falls for him.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holiday against Ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his fourth assist in this one. Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes to Levine. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Levine.
And the Bulls lead by 21.
Zach LaVine drilling the shot. Fantastic from range.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half. 0 turnovers. But since the break, he's been a disaster.
G's checked in for Boston. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Kid. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Caruso. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's stolen by G. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Lee outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town.
And one thing about this team, they are as tough as it gets when they're playing in front of their crowd. Between that and their energy level, I could see them breezing right through this stretch.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And both free throws good for Lee.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Tatum. Rebound by the Bulls. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Driving in. Takes it off the glass. Lee's got 44.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Tatum. Fires for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Lee against Tatum. No good from Lee.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's White following the miss by Porzingis. Holiday against White. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Whether it's off the pick and pop or just spotting up, The stats showed that Vooch is lights out on catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here is Holiday. And Tatum launches it from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lee kicks to White. Back to Lee. The 11-footer. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over Vucevic. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. It's White on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Lee. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here are the Bulls now. Oh, Vucevic in position.
When Vucevic is putting it all together, it's fun to watch. Do your thing, big fella.
Holiday against White. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. The Bulls leading by 21. To the paint. And it's blocked. And no good that time. Lee gets the bucket.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to Chase. Here's Hauser. Passes it to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Lee finds Vucevic. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
White with it, now guarded by Tatum. Over in the corner, Caruso sinks the triple.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Holiday with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Lee. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. G's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Hauser, covered by Lee. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Vucevic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 18 points for Vucevic. Celtics trail by 20. And Holiday kicks to White. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
Down low, Tatum. The shot's good. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it. Lee
outside. Here's the dish to Vucevic. Back to Lee. The shot. G with the rebound. G's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now a timeout called by Boston. Lee really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Player of the game. Lights out.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Caruso against Brown. Got a piece of it. Caruso with the ball. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there before they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
And he nails the third. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. On the wing, Holiday. He kicks to G. Brown the pass to Tatum. Now Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Drummond. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Levine's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Zach LaVine.
The Bulls leading by 23. Now Lee. Dean passes to LaVine. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
You don't don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now here's White following the miss by Porzingis. White against Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. And it's White missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Holiday gets the bucket.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Lee outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.